We all have so much potential. We have so much truth and wisdom to bring to the world. We all have so much wisdom. We have to access it. You have to feel your own body, and then you begin to radiate and shine. And then I'm not the power source. Each of us is our own power source. Pure magnetic invisible force radiating from your brain is the same force of love that holds you to this planet. So this is the force that brings to you the love from the higher dimensions. You want to know what love is? Well, love is Mother Earth holding you to herself by the magnetic power of gravity. And what is love in the higher dimensions? Well, the magnetic power of your brain connects you to higher dimensions of being. So as you focus at this point, this is an opportunity for you to reconnect to your inner source, your inner sun. There's an outer sun in the sky, and there's an inner sun called your soul, which shines infinitely above from the higher dimensions down into the physical. We all came from there. If you're in this room, you came from the higher dimensions. You come from there. That's where your power source is originally. So as you focus at the top of the head, you begin to reconnect to the higher dimensions. Why are children so happy? They don't eat a lot. Why do they have so much energy? They don't eat a lot, right? They're really small, but they have so much energy, right? Where do they get all their power from? They just came from the higher planes. Why do babies have such a huge head, right? They've got this huge brain in this small body. What are they doing? They're downloading. They're downloading their power from above into their baby body, and then they're going to begin to build the body. This is the DNA encoding process when the baby is young. But you can continue to update your DNA. You can continue to upgrade the power and the light flowing into your body from above. This is your power. It's also your source of identity. When you meet people you know don't feel powerful, or they don't feel connected, what's wrong? They don't have this organ functioning. This organ is not there, it's not functioning properly, and so they feel weak, or oh, I'm limited, or oh, I can't change the world, or oh, I can't change my life. The whole message of the top of your head is that you can do anything. You have infinite power. You just need to access it. So please continue to feel at this point for a few moments. Again, it's about you and your body. There's the fan going, there's all the other people in the room, there's me talking, but this is about you and your body. So please continue to feel for a few moments. Listen to your body. This meeting is a wonderful opportunity, and again, as you listen to my words, please continue to focus on feeling primarily. It only takes a tiny amount of attention to process my English speech, but as you feel at the top of your head, you'll be getting the rest of what I'm saying. I'm not talking to you just with English. I'm actually sending you light code, information, healing energies as light, that you access more consciously. There you go. You access more consciously as you feel at the top of the head. Communication was not originally verbal on planet Earth. It was originally through pictures. That's why in Egyptian hieroglyphs you see pictures. You don't see written word, you see pictures. In ancient times they didn't use written language or verbal speech. They used mind power. They communicated through imagery, through beauty. Our natural language is beauty. Our natural method of being and communicating with each other in all of nature is beauty. And so, as you focus at this point, you are downloading your beauty code, the code of the body, the code to manifest a beautiful form. You get wonderful food into your body, hopefully raw food. You get food into your body that's going to help you build strong tissue and a strong body, but you still need to tell those building blocks what to do. You need to tell them how to organize themselves. The top of your head tells the entire body how to organize itself, how to structure itself. And that's what essentially amounts to your identity, because the way that you shape your body is the structure of your personality. It expresses you to the world. And as you get more and more in touch with your body, you can see in your facial structure, alone in the mirror, you can see every organ and you can see what needs work and how am I feeling today. And you can change how you feel today by focusing at the top of the head. You can get inner guidance. Your intuition turns on and you begin to know things without quite knowing how you know or why you know. And you get a stronger sense of power. This is your inner power source, this point at the top of the head. Please continue to focus there, and then we'll move on to the next organ of the body. Again, this is a sort of mini workshop. It's a tour of your body. But this center is the most important to start with because this is where your power of feeling comes from. As you focus at this point, it lights up your brain and nervous system. The brain and nervous system of humanity have been shut down by all the technology. The satellite system and the cell phone and all these things magnetically interfere with the messages occurring in your brain and nervous system. And that's why planet Earth, the people have this lack of connection. You know, you're wondering, what am I supposed to do every day? Why am I here? Who am I? And what's going on in this world? You lack information. That information is not supposed to come from a library. That information isn't supposed to come from a guru living external to you. It's supposed to come from your own body continuously through your connection with your inner sun. You are your own source of infinite wisdom. You are your own source of infinite power. And as you focus at this point, you begin to access it. And you remember who you are, and why you're here, and what we're doing here, what's this mission all about. So this is a wonderful opportunity to grow our power together, because there's a fundamental paradigm shift that needs to occur, which is having an external power source. You know you're tired of external authority power source, and you want to get access to your own power. How to do so? You do it by focusing at this point. This is your internal power source. And so again, even as you're listening to me talk, have the majority of your attention focused within and feeling at this point at the top of your head. And then you can also be paying a little bit of attention to what I'm saying. And this shifts the model from a bunch of people focused on one teacher or one central point, like the president or the doctor or again, any teacher in school. Now the attention needs to be recentered on you and your own body. Now you are the power source because you're paying attention to yourself, which is your body. Again, your body is a manifestation of your DNA code when you come into this world. You're born and you have a spiritual identity, and that comes into the body, and your body shape determines who you are. So your body is yourself. So when you want to have yourself as your power source, you have to have your body as your power source. You have to pay attention to your body, feel your body, tune into the body. And you begin to shift the model where everyone has their own independent power source, tuning up directly, feeling their own power. When everyone's focused on one person, focusing on one external authority, power gets lost. There's so much potential in this room. We all have so much potential. We have so much truth and wisdom to bring to the world. We all have so much wisdom. We have to access it. You have to feel your own body, and then you begin to radiate and shine. And then I'm not the power source. Each of us is our own power source. And then something very interesting occurs. I call it magnetic resonance. What is magnetic resonance? Well, your brain is the magnetic center of the body. It's not, I don't mean electricity, and I don't mean just light in general. I mean magnetism. It's an invisible force. And in modern science, they call it tachyon energy. Tachyon is a fancy word for a particle that travels at a minimum as fast as the speed of light. It has no maximum speed. It can go as fast as it wants, but it cannot drop below the speed of light, which means you can't see it, because at minimum speed, it's faster than the speed of light. So tachyon is an invisible power source, and it's an invisible force, and it's the same force as gravity. Modern science doesn't say that, but I say that because I know the connection is there. Pure magnetic invisible force radiating from your brain is the same force of love that holds you to this planet. So this is the force that brings to you the love from the higher dimensions. You want to know what love is? Well, love is Mother Earth holding you to herself by the magnetic power of gravity. And what is love in the higher dimensions? Well, the magnetic power of your brain connects you to higher dimensions of being. You've heard of people having dreams or visions or seeing ghosts or seeing angels or having sudden intuitions. Like Einstein said, the theory of relativity came to me in a flash, and then I spent 12 years trying to explain it, right? Right? It came in a flash, and then 12 years of information 12 years of time to get it into a form that he could then share with other people. How does that kind of power work?